Mary
Yay,
Lynn's
back.
like, so welcome back. You brought some help, as she is offered jobs to Shep and Ava. She's surprised to see Sophia.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the work. Let me paint on your windows. I thought we talked about this. I'm in desperate need of a job.
So we did. Valentine's Day is just around the corner. I will be needing something to spruce up the front windows. And she says, sadly, I'm afraid they could also use a good cleaning as well.
Well, you got to clean before you need a clean surface to paint on, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
sure do.
She's up for it.
She's
We can make it happen.
She'll walk up and she'll I guess flip the latches, locking the front doors, and flip the open sign to closed. So from the sidewalk, the place looks closed. And she says, "Well,
Wonderful.
if you want to find a way around, just find something and get to work on it. Do some cleaning, whatever it is you think. I mean, the bathrooms could probably use some sprucing. Certainly, there's a couple feather dusters under the cash register in a box. You grab, do a little dusting. I got a couple trays of dirty coffee mugs need to be washed and scrubbed and put up to dry for the morning. Trash in the restrooms and around can be packaged up and hauled all back to the dumpster. Yeah, there's no shortage of things to do. I'm gonna
Okay.
She says I'm gonna go back into my office and start working on the books because I'm probably about 2 months behind. Luckily, I haven't had to do any payroll, but luckily now, again, I have to do payroll. She smiles and she says, and also, I mean, selfishly speaking, with the two of you helping out, many hands making light work, etc. I'm hoping to have a little bit of time to follow up on this. And she probably reaches over behind the cash register, pulls out an envelope, like a big manila envelope, and it's got the shape of the head of the rabbit. You might initially think that it is the Playboy bunny, but it is not. It is a stylized, like the full body of a rabbit, emblazoned over like a heart.
We've seen that before on the back of the van.
That's the sweet something, isn't it?
Yeah, the sweetheart symbol.
She goes, yeah, it's a sweetheart dating club. And she pulls out a piece of paper and she shows it to you. And I think that you have seen a sheet of paper much like this before. I think Glenn Max showed it to you when he was matched for an ill-fated date with Lisa Gray.
Yeah.
But this has kind of a good-looking, late middle-aged black guy on it with a kind of an attractive smile and kind of those little crinkles around those little crow's feet that can only make some people more attractive because it looks like you know that they smile a lot just because of the way that the corners of their eyes kind of crinkle a little bit. And she's like, I've been hoping to get together with Joseph for darn near 3 weeks now, but I can never quite find the time. And to be honest, when I do have the time, I'm just a dog tired that I can't do it. Maybe now's the time for me to swallow my pride, pick up the phone, and reach out to him again.
That's awesome.
She's like, this is the kind of stuff that I'm hoping I'll be able to do now that I have some good hands helping out around.
We can do our best. You do what you gotta do, and we will do what we can.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go back and maybe make a quick phone call, and then I'm going to crack open the books and see about when I'm behind on rent, behind on electricity and water. Got to pay some bills. Now's a good time as any. I've been putting off long enough, and today is a fortuitous day.
Miss Marilyn, where's the janitor's closet?
She points to kind of the northeastern corner.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's 2 rooms there that keep a lot of supplies, cleaning supplies, rolls of toilet paper, paper towels, stuff for minor repair work. Let's see, put
I'll
this
work
into,
on the cafe.
let's see, I'll unlock this, and let's see, I think I go into mask mode, and I will attempt to unmask the rooms that she described. I love it when things just work. Yeah, so if you look at the map, you'll probably see the 2 rooms that she's describing. All right, darlings. No, she doesn't say darlings. That's Texas. She's from like Georgia or maybe one of Carolinas. Sweetie. All right, sweeties. Need anything? Just come knock.
Okay.
And she makes her way back into
with the camera.
Now she says, no, the other door. The one that's marked office. She makes her way back and you hear a door shut. Not hard. One of those like light interior doors shuts.
I just look at Ava and Sophia and go, y'all get the girls' bathroom.
No question there, friend.
Yeah, we already know where that is.
I'm just like, I've heard there's strange things that go on in that bathroom.
No such thing. No such thing. Just a weirdo wiping down walls.
All right, Shep.
There was a weirdo?
Gonna go get some cleaning materials. I guess I'll just sort of I'm gonna drop Ava back in the Bristol. You know, if you're gonna be serving coffee, you're probably gonna have to get something to stand on because you barely can clear the counter.
God, I know. I hope there's a crate around here or a stepping stool.
I'm gonna have to wear some of those
milk crates.
back in the 70s. They were they called clogs, like those cork-heeled, cork-soled shoes that gals used to wear that would make them ridiculously tall.
Yeah. Although I can picture Ava wearing like these big giant roller skates to get some.
And that would be adorable. Like, I could imagine Ava rolling around in like one of those, what is it, the like 50s or 40s styled?
The car hop.
Like for like milkshakes and burgers and fries.
You come out with like a little tray with the 2 little footers sticking out that lean up against the like under the door of the car.
Oh my god. Halloween costume. It's bound to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I will take the cafe for sure.
All sorts of things you can do. You can wrap up with a roll of like saran wrap like material and make sure that the
put everything away, clean
put
the
stuff
dishes.
away. The bagels and muffins didn't sell. Probably she'll sell them for cheap in the morning and then get fresh ones delivered.
Day-old bagels.
Looks like she's already tackled the coffee. As you can tell in the open trash can, there's a couple of those real big paper filters for like your industrial size coffee makers.
Yeah.
But yeah, you set yourself busy, you know, scrubbing mugs and stuff like that. Shep, you find everything that you need: mop, bucket, cleaning fluids, Windex, paper towels, rags.
So Shep will start cleaning the men's bathroom.
It's nowhere near as bad as the Angry Sticks men's bathroom. Looks like the maybe some of the guys that use this bathroom actually have the shooting skill, as they haven't missed the target as often as one would think. Okay, Sophia, what would you like to spend your time doing? There's an art section. You could probably go to the art section. Look at a couple books.
How soon is Valentine's Day from the current day that we're living in?
About 3 weeks.
Okay, so it's too soon to art stuff up. Yeah, actually, I will look around at books, but mostly keep trying to find that one door we were looking for into the second floor?
Okay. Pretty sure that it isn't in the woman's room. At least that's what Ava told you.
Yeah. Yeah, she is well
I
acquainted
worked
with the ladies' room.
hard to find a secret entrance, and I was accused of weird bathroom activity.
The door, I've just put a yellow arrow on the map. The door that Marilyn went into is that door. And it does indeed have a sign, office. And this is the one with the camera, with the wire that goes into a hole in the wall, where there is a sign that says, this is not a hotel. If you want privacy, go get a room. This area is under monitoring or being monitored or something like that.
I want to go into the room Mary Lynn went into. To say hey.
Turn the handle. The doorknob is not locked.
All right, I'll walk in.
Okay. Let's see. Little that mask magic. Open that thing up. Voila, just like that. Let's see, did I make it so that is that a locked door, maybe? Yeah, I guess you can move through it. I moved you through it. I might have put walls in place when I was playing around with shading and whatnot, which means you can't go through a door unless it's open.
Okay.
But I don't know that I did that. I was having a hard time getting Marilyn through the door as well. Maybe the map doesn't want you to move into areas that have not yet been unmasked, is my guess. Yeah, this room has boxes of books, shelves of books and old records. Probably the ones that you notice on the table are from the most recent year. Books that need to be categorized, organized. Maybe a box that says needs to be priced. Something like that. Well, hey there. She knows Ava and Shep's name. She's having a hard time remembering yours.
It's okay. I don't think I ever properly introduced myself, just as like, oh, I'm the art lady. But oh, it's Sophia.
Oh, hey there, art lady Sophia. How are my industrious friends out there doing?
Oh, they are working hard. But I had a question. I'm sorry. Sometimes I see a thing and I kind of focus on it and I just want to figure it out before I forget because I know I'm going to forget. I have this terrible issue. But what's in the room that's being monitored?
Oh, nothing. She says that camera doesn't really work, if I'm going to be entirely honest with you. That line just goes into the wall and doesn't go anywhere. People come in here. People come in here. Look,
people.
You know, students. Well, it's not all just students, but you know, kids come in here looking for a place to neck. I guess their own. I guess their own dorms or whatever. You know, don't give them enough privacy with roommates or whatnot. So it's like, yeah.
I don't get that. Why would you like to do that in like a public place? Get a room, you know? Well, I mean, not like in these rooms, but
she walks over and unlocks it. It's like, you know, just, I don't know, maybe the thrill of not being caught, or maybe the thrill of being caught. I don't know. You know, the years of me doing that sort of activities well behind me. You know, I don't know what kids today, you know, do. And she'll open up that door that's right there. She'll show you. See, just a room, but you know, the locks aren't the best, and it's been jimmied a few times, and I've caught kids in there.
I see stairs. I don't say this out loud, but I see stairs.
She shuts the door and goes back to work. You can see that she's got like a ledger, like one of those oversized book that's like really long, and you open up and it looks like basically a spreadsheet but on paper, and it looks like she was doing some calculations. She's got, I would say, a calculator, but it's probably an adding machine. And she's like, oh, glad I started doing this today. I'm glad your friends showed up. I have a good feeling about them. They seem like good, honest people, like good salt of the earth folk. She says, another 2 days they might have shut off my electricity. I'm so behind on that. She said, not that I don't have the income to pay the bills. You understand? It just takes so much time to sit down and do it. She's click, 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 click,
Yeah.
click.
Imagine it must be hard running the whole thing by yourself.
Yeah. Did you take a look at that newspaper article?
I'm not up on the news, really. I keep forgetting to read the paper.
That piece of paper that was in that book I gave you, that's from, I don't know, mid-50s. It's old and yellowed.
Oh.
Is that over 40, almost 50 years ago?
Expired.
Yeah.
Neat. But sorry for interrupting. Thank you for answering my question. I'll leave you to it now.
Sure, sweetie. No worries.
Okay.
Help yourself to one of those end of the day croissants or whatever.
Oh,
if you get a little bit hungry, I know you kids are all growing.
Oh yeah, I'll croissants. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start walking out. And then I'm gonna go. Well, okay. Shep is in the bathroom still, I think. Where did Ava go?
You hear clank, 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 mugs.
Yes.
I saw you walk away. I don't know where you were going. I was doing cafe stuff.
I follow the sound of clanking to Ava then.
You find
I'm
her.
not going in the bathroom.
Oh, hi, Fran.
Ava.
Yes. Hello.
The room with the camera that we can't go in. You can go in because the camera doesn't work, and there are stairs in that room.
Oh! We gotta tell Shep.
Yes. I was told that the camera doesn't work.
Oh!
She could have been lying to me, but she seems like a nice lady.
I mean, I could find out for sure. I have computer knowledge. I have technology knowledge. But we can find out for sure when we're done with our chores.
Chores? I'm going to grab a croissant.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not getting paid for this work.
Nope. So, no, yeah, because Shep is in the bathroom. Don't want to go in no boy's bathroom.
Nah, it's probably really gross.
I mean,
Yeah.
the croissant is good on its own, right? It's not quite up to par with the apple crumb muffin that you had with that little drizzle of sweet, sugary white icing on the top, but it's good just on its own.
These are dangerously delicious descriptions. Yeah, I want something sweet. Finish all of my chores.
Okay. Well, let's just pick a nice even level of time. Let's say an hour. An hour passes, and Shep has brought the bathrooms. Did you want to do the ladies' room as well?
Sure.
Okay. You've wiped down what needed to be wiped down. You've scrubbed what needed to be scrubbed. You've replaced things that are like the paper towels. Someone had just stacked a stack of paper towels in the ladies' room rather than filling up the dispenser. You do have like a little key on that opens that up.
Mm-hmm.
But you do all that. And Nightsteed, I see you disconnected. Did you drop off?
You're not in fantasy
Portrait
ground.
disappeared.
I think you dropped off. I was just going to thank the homunculi and imps and methods that control all things technological and web for not interfering with the game.
But weird because it hadn't kicked me out yet.
Interesting. I'd say try to move your token.
There it goes.
Okay.
There it goes.
There it goes.
I was like, well, I still see stuff.
And here in Denver, we had some severe thunder showers last night and some snow this morning. I know, right? 2nd of May, and we got snow. That's not unusual. But the skies look pretty.
Yeah, we've had rain
nice
here, but we also have them laying out fiber optic
Gotcha.
down the road, so that could be part of it.
Gotcha. So we'll just forward time ahead an hour. An hour is a good time to make a healthy dent in all the chores that you either were recommended to start working on. Some you just look and you know things just need to be done, right? So.
Yeah. I come out of that lady's bathroom going, y'all nasty.
Yeah. Pull the trash together, go out that back door and throw it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Shep, make me a notice roll.
Okay, well, I will once there we go. There we are. I will, just because, I will go ahead and Benny that.
A 5 goes up to a 7. Elan is a nice edge. Yeah, when you're passing by the door that says office, you hear Mary Lynn. You hear one half of a conversation, and she is laughing, and you hear her say something like, "Oh no, you did not," and she's laughing and chortling and chuckling, and something happened. Something like that happened to me once. Let me tell you about my days in college. And she's saying stuff like that. Sounds like she is in the middle of a rather animated and engaging conversation, perhaps with a suitor of some type.
That was worth a Benny.
Glorious.
See, not every roll means something's trying to kill you. Only most rolls. Okay, so we'll say you have completed your tasks. Ava, I won't even make you roll. You sit there and stare at that camera for, just 15 or 20 seconds. And it occurs to you that while it looks like it would swivel, it is not moved. And you'd expect to see something, a blinking, just a little blinking light. A green LED or a little red blinking LED or something. You don't. It does not have any lights blinking or anything that would indicate to you that it's on. No whirring sound, no automatic focus of the lenses adjusting.
Cool.
So it does seem to be off.
By the other door, right?
Right.
So I'll go with. I guess I'll go with Sophia.
The camera is up above that door.
I'm gonna go skedaddle that away. As I am investigating a camera. I'll bring my milk crate if I have to. Take a closer look at it. Oh, hey, Shep, you finished?
With the bathroom.
Cool. We
What is this weird book
Huh?
doing here?
What weird book?
The mating
The mating
rituals
ritual.
of what was it? One of the like Aboriginal mating rites
Yeah.
or something like
I
that.
hand this over to Sophia and go, please go put this in the
Huh?
right place.
I don't know where this belongs.
Mary
This
Lynn
is
Mary Lynn
our
comes out
first
of her
day in the
office.
store. Oh,
Yeah.
Mary Lynn, where do I put this book? We found it on the floor.
You're real close to where it actually
Oh.
goes. It goes where she's standing. She's
It
like,
Thank you.
belongs on the other
close.
shelf.
She's like, real close.
Not that I would know why it belongs there or anything, you know.
It's kind of my own variant of the Dewey Decimal System. She's like, well, I'm gonna skedaddle here, and looks like she's got 4 envelopes that are sealed in one hand, and you'd imagine these to contain checks that she's going to drop in the mail. She's like, I'm going to drop these in the mail so they're picked up bright and early, and I can continue to run this business. She's like,
Exciting.
she's like, don't stay too late. And she's like, oh, I've got to give you a way to do your time. She's like, I'll come up with something. Just remember how many hours you work today, and
Okay.
and I'll start up some sort of ledger or something, maybe up by the cash registers, where we can keep track of the time to make sure that I'm not shorting you.
We'll write it down and
Sounds
leave
good.
and leave it in your office.
She's like, yeah, okay, just I'm trying to think.
Or on the counter.
Whichever is convenient.
Whatever's most convenient.
Oh,
Let's see.
I closed the whole thing.
I've shared. Let's see. Let's see. Mary Lynn. She's a trusting, good-hearted soul. Would she have given you the key that opens her office? Oh, let's see.
Oh, true.
Oh, let's
I wouldn't.
see.
That's a good question.
I look like a perfect angel. I don't know about you two.
I'm just a tiny, tiny person. I can't. I usually get hurt in these circumstances. For all I know, a doorknob will hit me in the face as I'm trying to just drop something off. Like,
she says, yeah, just we'll do your time right up front by the cash register, where it's real easy to access. That'll work.
okay.
And you get the underlying message is that you probably won't be able to access her office with the key. That you have. It's like, all right, well, I'm off to drop some things in the mail here, and maybe get to sleep before 9:30 for a change.
Enjoy the rest of your night off. We're going
Yeah.
to make sure everything is ship shape.
All right. Anything
Good night,
you need?
ma'am.
Anything? Yes. Good night, Art Lady.
Sophia.
Art Lady Sophia.
She's like, yeah, anything you run across, anything I need to pick up if I'm low on Windex or whatnot, you just just leave me a note up by the cash register where I'll see it first thing, and yeah, we'll take care of that. Did you have a donut or a muffin?
Not yet. I just got through with the bathrooms.
All right.
I just look at the two girls.
Well, make sure you wash your hands, sweetie.
I did. You should have.
All right.
The bathrooms.
I put all the day old pastries aside, and so we'll have ourselves a little snack if we need to.
Yeah.
But the paper towels are all filled up and all the good stuff.
Yeah. And she'll make an offhand comment like several of the homeless stop by first thing in the morning, and she usually gives them a cup of coffee and whatever's left over from the night
that's
before.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Don't eat everything. Got it.
No, don't eat everything.
All right. She's gone. She tells you where the light switches are that you can let yourself out the back door when you're done.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's like, don't be afraid. She's like, these 3 lights, and she sort of points. These 3 lights stay on all the time. They're by regulation. They have to remain on. So.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. She goes around and probably pulls a couple blinds. Pulls a string and a couple of the blinds folds shut right on Main Street. And for a brief instant, you hear ding-a-ling-a-ling as she opens the door. You hear the sound of road noise, perhaps a loud pickup truck going by, meandering by out front down Main Street. Then the door shuts again, and you hear the door click. And you guys are alone in Mary Lynn's used books and Emporium.
Huzzah! Okay, so this camera is not a real camera, as I have finally found out.
And
real.
as Mary Lynn told me herself.
So I have double checked, and this camera is indeed not hooked up to anything. There's no
That's good. I'm getting my snack.
Yeah, Sophia.
Sounds like you need it.
Sophia, we'll say that you, when she briefly opened that door and let you look in, when you saw the staircase, you also saw just the edge of a piece of wire just protruding from a hole in the drywall, just kind of hanging there in space.
I love it. If I try to open this door, is it locked? Like the one where the camera is?
It is locked.
Well, the door inside her office wasn't locked. Well, actually, you can't get in there right now.
Oh, we can't go in there.
Yeah, the door in Mary Lynn's office, on her side in the office, was held shut by one of those like slide bolts that's up at shoulder level. One of those, what do they call that? A slip bolt?
Oh, like a chain?
Yeah, but this one is just kind of like a latch.
The
latch. It's the slider.
It's like a metal bar that slides back and forth, and when you move it all the way to one side, it protrudes out, and it goes into like a little C hook that for security. Gotcha. Yes, that door that you're standing by, right under the camera, is locked.
Sophia,
I would like to pick this lock.
I need your expertise.
I can do it. I can do it.
Sure.
I believe in you, friend.
Make a thieving roll. I'll give you a +1 as it is not the best lock, and it's a little loose because it's been jimmied before by students looking for privacy.
For a second there, I thought you said saving roll.
Saving throw. Yeah. I mean, it's really, really easy to open this lock.
Oh, there we go. We have an open door.
You've seen the inside of this room before. I've unmasked it.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Shep, we got it open. So
He's snacking. That's important.
I'm sorry, you're snacking. Continue snacking. We're gonna figure this out.
Well, good luck with the weird rooms upstairs.
Just like popping, like moving some books. Shep, we opened it. You just got a mouthful of like a croissant or something. I'm sorry. Carry on.
I grab a jelly donut and come over this way.
Oh, it's one of those real good ones with the that sweet like strawberry filling. The kind that no matter how carefully you bite into it, a little bit of it always kind of shoots out, kind of at an odd angle that you're not expecting.
Oh no, you're gonna make a mess.
I got napkins.
Newly restocked, courtesy of yourself.
You look into a room. It is empty. There's a set of stairs that go up to a landing and then turn left and then continue up.
Does it look dusty in here?
Dustier than the outside area where the stacks are, but not like filthily so.
Okay.
If you're looking
Okay.
for tracks, you'd probably see some tracks in like the corner of the room where the dust settles and where Mary Lynn has maybe put down a stack of boxes or
Okay.
something like that.
And is that actually a window there, or is that just the way the map is?
We will call that a window. That looks like a window.
Okay.
Okay. So there are stairs going up. And then there's a door over here where it leads into the office, right?
Right. And that's locked securely on the other side.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I don't want to get on my new boss's bad side. We'll leave it closed. But these stairs, we're here because of like a correlating vision that you had, right, Shep? Because there was like some stairs
Yeah.
to a place. So does this
Yeah.
look familiar?
And I'm trying to find my notes. Wooden stairs going up to a landing.
Mm.
Okay.
I just shared with you a passage from
Yeah.
Clayton's Companion.
Let's see.
It correlates.
Yeah, the passage.
Okay. So yeah, secure hidden behind a secret door. It's soundproofed and heavily warded.
Oh yeah. So
And if I remember, I know Tante. I asked Tante to kind of check things out, and I remember her talking about a warded room. I think she gave me directions, but I'm not 100% certain on that.
She did.
Okay.
She said it was heavily warded. She couldn't break through the ward. She could only go in just enough to get a quick peek at what was inside. It was directly above, kind of where you were, around the coffee barista area. She sort of looked up and pointed up and indicated that.
Okay, so I'd say it should be upstairs and towards the middle, like where it'd be above your new workplace, Ava.
yeah. So before we go up there, should we do the dark vision thing? Because if
Probably would be a good idea, because I'm assuming there's no lights on in here.
yeah,
There was a light in this room, a light switch with a light.
Right.
Upstairs, we don't know. We don't know. There might.
And we don't necessarily want to turn lights on.
I have my stuff, and I have enough to do it. Let's see. I have my little bear, honey bear, and I have a bunch of gold flake. That I could do it for the. I think it was that I could do up to 9 times. I can't remember. I have I have a number 19 next to gold flakes, but I don't think that it was that I could do it 19 times.
It makes sense
Poor
to me.
family.
It makes sense to me that you could affect 19 creatures. So if the three of you, you could probably, if there were, let's say 3 of you, you could do it like 6 times and still have
Okay.
just the tiniest bit left over. But if you
I
wanted to
think
do it
that's what it
upon
was.
4 of you, then you could do it 4 times and then have enough left over for 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, I remember like in a group they could do it a set amount of times. All right, cool. So I'll pull out my stuff from my bag, and we can try doing the ritual. I'll hand it over to you, Shep.
Let's see each of you toss me a quick notice roll.
Sure.
Sophia really wanted to notice it.
The
I
periwinkle,
want to know what's
Very
happening.
nice.
the periwinkle, and the bubblegum do not fail you. There's a light switch right there at the base of the stairs.
Ooh. I don't know if I want to turn it on.
The
Yeah.
light switch that is probably here that illuminates this room. You think probably the light switch over here either illuminates the landing or the area upstairs.
Okay.
You would guess, right?
We can turn on the lights in this room.
Well, there's a window that
Yeah.
looks out.
It's already
I would-
nighttime, I'd gather, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
window.
And I would just say I'm just erring on caution because we are in a place that we're not supposed to be in.
Yes.
I know. Like, no, I don't want to turn on the lights. If
Like-
Tucky's got some,
I've already imagined
Go
I already imagine
outside.
you turned the lights on in this room.
Yes,
already.
in this room, but upstairs, I'm too paranoid for that.
I'd still be remiss not to tell you that option is available. If you want to cast that ritual, then let's go into.
So I will subtract from my inventory 3 of the gold flakes.
Okay.
Down to 16. Alrighty. So to assist Shep, I will jack of all trades occult roll with him.
Okay.
So let me put that out. Or should I re-roll the jack of all trades? I have it here still, but I think I technically have to do I have to do anything?
No, it remains.
Oh, okay.
Unless you pick something else. I don't think you have.
Cool. No, it's been the same. I haven't changed the occult one. Hey.
Oh, those the magic of periwinkle. So we are in a dramatic task. It will take 5 successes in 5 rounds to complete this task. Let me just refresh. I think this is blind sight or dark sight. Blind sight is the name of the effect. No, it's probably called dark sight. No, dark sight. There it is. Novice level. PowerPoint's 1. So does not take even 10 minutes to set this ritual up. You just start casting. And an 11 is a success with 2 raises. No, success with 1 raise.
Wait,
She's carrying us.
a plus 1, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Plus
So
1.
that'd be 4.
A 4 gives you
Yay.
1 success. 1 success in the first round. You could roll again with a Benny if you like. Or you could just let it ride and hope for a better result.
Going to let it ride for right now.
1 round, 1 success. Sophia, would you like to help?
I'm gonna be cheerleading, just like go Shep. You've done it before. You can do it again.
Sounds like performance.
Performance.
Pair 2 showing. Not a success, but not anything that is going to impact or negatively or adversely affect him. Ava, you can try a help again with occult.
Sure. We'll give it a go.
We're in round 2. A
Oh,
2 and a
that was
1.
bad.
Again, Shep looks like the cheese stands alone, so to speak. 6
Oh,
up to a
hey.
3 up to a 9. Is a success with a raise. That means we have 3 successes in 2 rounds. We go to the third round of the dramatic task. Ava and Sophia, of course you may help. Sophia, if you would like to help, I'm going to request that you pick a different skill. Cheerleading can only get so far. Ava, you can
Yeah.
you can continue to
Yes.
use occult if you wish. It is
Okay.
tailor-made for helping ritual
I
casting.
will do the thing. Oh.
You try to do the thing, but you don't hit
Try.
the target number.
I mix up a word in our
Oh.
ritual. Can't really figure it out. It's like,
Okay.
Sarah, this is why you're the professional.
All right. Sophia, something else perhaps you would like to do? You don't have to.
But I want to help. So I'm trying to think of a way I could help, since I don't have a cult myself.
Mm-hmm. If nothing else, you can try an untrained -2. No,
It can't hurt.
in fact, let me think about this. Characters can attempt to lead or participate in a ritual using smarts -2 instead of ritualism, but casting modifiers are doubled. That would affect Shep as the caster. But for you, a smarts -2 would substitute for not having the occult, which was ritualism before they brought it in sync with the Suede rule set.
Smart. I can do smarts. Yeah.
-2.
Oh no.
Can I Benny that?
Sure.
Because it can't get any worse.
But it sure can get better.
Hey.
A 6 and a
Yay.
6.
I picked something up.
And a 1. A success with a raise. So that's going to be, I believe that's a +2 to your roll, Jeff.
Okay.
A 7 is a success.
So we just need one more, right?
3 rounds, 4 successes. On the 4th round, you're standing there with Ava's little squeeze bottle that's shaped like a little honey bear of honey with a little plastic cap that you snap off. Oh!
Oh Lord! Oh no!
Ooh, I'm glad I've had push to talk on.
Uh-oh. Sophia, would you like to try to help?
Yes.
I would recommend it.
I fumbled real hard.
Yeah.
Maybe I stepped on his toes.
Well, this is what the bennies are for.
I can't Benny.
I know. So I'm bennying for the both of us.
Oh, I
How
see a
am
4
I so
showing.
small and so clumsy? There's not much to be clumsy with. Like, what the heck, man?
That
Like,
4 is a success. That success will offset the -1 that the critical failure would have applied to Shep. Shep, you are at +0 for this round 4 with 4 successes showing. Oh, that was close to a critical fail. That was a 1 and a 1.
I know.
Just very briefly. Very briefly. A 3 is a failure. You could try again next round, or you could Benny this round.
I will Benny. There we go.
Elan comes through yet again, providing you with a +2 to that roll. Success. Quickly, you put a few droplets of honey on your finger, um, noticing that perhaps Ava squeezed that bottle out of excitement of casting this ritual, squirted a little honey onto your shirt sleeve. That's going to make a sticky mess. But you put a few drops of honey on your fingers, rub them together, add a few little flecks of that gold that your friend Mir carefully scraped from that pure gold coin from his homeland in the Middle East. And you apply that to the three of you, each of your pairs of eyes. You shut your eyes and you rub it over your eyelids, and you are under the effects of a dark sight spell. You can effectively see in the dark, just as if it was, say, around noon on a sunny day.
Oh boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, by this time, Shep had already finished that strawberry donut without making a mess at all. And he's just looking down at the. Huh.
What a mess. Oh, Lord.
So
Alright.
Shep will head on up the stairs.
I'll be right behind ya.
Mhm.
Very carefully heading up, remembering what's happened to Ava falling through something somewhere somehow.
Okay.
I will go on up. I'm gonna just be a sandwich between you guys because for every time I'm behind, I fall on something. Every time I'm in front, I fall into something. Maybe if I stay in between, I'll be safe.
We stay in between. If you stay in between, you'll just get squished.
At least I'll be squished by my friends. I'll accept that.
That's interesting. It won't let how about control? Nope, not shift that lets me drag through a wall.
Excuse me.
Yeah. It's interesting. If you shift the map down, you'll see that the second floor, is at the bottom of that page.
Mm-hmm.
And I have unmasked the room in which you find yourself at the top of the steps.
Okay. So we're on the second floor now.
You're on the second floor. Looks like more storage. Books and boxes and two doors.